All right, start it from there on.
Yeah, all right, welcome to another Fourth Months podcast. It's me, Andres, joined by Adrian. I said it weird, but fuck it. Uh, for I don't know, should we do the date because we stagger these now?
The day? Oh, yeah, it's sometime in June.
Yeah, June. It's towards the end of June. We're doing a Pride Month wrap up.
Pride Month wrap up. You'll figure it out because we're talking about the presidential debate that's happening right now.
I mean, it's not a lot happening. I guess all it is just a presidential debate.
Mm-hmm. Andres, how many times are you gonna vote for Donald Trump?
I will never vote for Donald Trump.
You fucking liar! Yeah, I'll fucking. We're not recording. This guy fucking is
Yeah, I
mad.
never voted. I always make fun of that guy. It's stupid.
Yeah, right, buddy.
Hate him.
Andres is MAGA all the way.
Hell no. I threw away all my red hats when he got elected.
Oh yeah, how many red hats did you have?
None.
You know, you know what? It is one of those things like you see somebody with a red hat now, it's like you get real suspicious. All right.
You got a double take, make sure he doesn't have any writing on it.
Remember that old lady? I don't know if you remember this. This was like back like in 2016, I think. I think we went to like Denny's or some shit, and then she had like a fucking like a MAGA hat on. I was like, damn, this old bitch is dumb. But she's just sitting in a booth like late at night, and I was like, and she looked stupid because it didn't even like fit really. Do you mean it's just like she had like a perm and it was just like sitting on top of her fucking hair. Too good. I want to get Boomer a MAGA hat, but I'm getting whipped over here. Tell me not to get it.
No red hats. No, none of those. Speaking of dumb people, though, I saw a commercial today for a car. I can't remember what car it was, but it made me think of how fucking overly dramatic these car commercials are getting,
Mm.
and how like cinematic they're made to be. And I was just wondering, like, who watches this commercial and sees how serious it is, and then goes and buys that car.
I don't. I mean, they've always kind of been like that, right? Like truck commercials. What was it for? Was it for a truck or what was it for? It
I think it was a car,
was a
not a
car.
truck, more like a hatchback or something. Something mid between a truck and a car.
You saying who watches these commercials and fucking
Yeah, I know because I never thought about it, but I've always seen these commercials, like especially the trucks that have like the horses run up with the trucks as they're driving in the fucking desert or whatever,
huh?
and they talk about horsepower or something. And I never thought about it until today. I'm like, who would see that commercial? And it's like, I gotta go buy me a truck now. They got horses next to it.
Yeah, that is true. Not even necessarily the like the drama or whatever or like the value of the commercial, but like buying a car is such a big purchase. Does like a commercial really influence you all that much? You know what I mean? Because it's like if I'm gonna buy a car, I'm not gonna fucking base it off like one commercial. Like who is the demographic? Like I guess they probably have some data on it, right? Like oh, do these commercials help? But if I'm buying a car, I'm going online and like looking it up. Do you mean like where am I? I didn't do it with this car. Andres, how did you decide to buy your car?
I've always wanted a BMW because my Nina had one,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then one of my friends had one, and he let me drive it, and I was like, damn, I want a BMW. So this is my personal experience.
Okay. But no research went into it.
Very little.
Damn.
I can tell you that I've never seen a BMW commercial and went, I want a BMW.
I don't even remember like seeing a BMW commercial.
Me neither.
What commercials did I notice? Yeah, just trucks. Like Ford
Mm-hmm.
or like a Ram or like maybe like a GMC commercial. Those are the best commercials, yeah.
They're so over the top, and it just makes me laugh now. So like, who? How does it help? How much does it help to spend that much money to make this commercial?
Yeah,
They
probably
can't be
should.
cheap commercials, right? They have so much production value.
You you know which commercial I like? I like the Bronco commercial.
Which one?
The one where they announce like the fucking the jerseys or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it's just a commercial for fucking Ford Bronco.
Ford Bronco commercial.
I don't know, but like I never fucking base my purchase on it. I would never. I mean, like I
Never. So I wonder like how much it helps because you could literally just like spend $10 and have someone say, "Hey, go buy a Ford. This is the stats on it." But instead, they like put so much effort in making it some sort of cinematic fucking movie to try to make you enticed to buy a truck.
Andres, if you were to get another car, what car would you get?
I've done very little research, but maybe an Audi.
An Audi? What the fuck? I just don't fucking people cars.
We talked about cars, me and Diego, and I brought up how is it still like what's it called? I feel like you've seen a lot of supercars out there now.
Uh-huh.
Like owning like a Lamborghini or a Bugatti isn't like what it used to be.
Yeah, I guess it's not like as rare anymore. I mean,
Hmm.
what was it? What did we see the other day? Like a fucking McLaren just like down the street or some shit.
It's not a McLaren.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just not rare. It's not like a big status anymore. It's just like everyone has one almost. It feels like it at least.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
have you seen a Cybertruck? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I haven't seen one yet.
I have.
Oh, really?
God, it's so fucking ugly. It's so gross to look
Did
at.
they have a wrap on it or anything like that, or was it like just plain?
Just plain. It already looks scratched up too. And it was really weird. I saw this like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Very recent, and I'm like, oh, it hurt my eyes to look at. It looks so ugly.
Did you see it on the road, or did you see like
Now, on
part?
the road, yeah, I was driving to work, and I passed it on the way to work. We were driving next to each other for a little bit, and then you turn left. And I was like, God, why would you ever want this?
I don't know. How much do those cost, dude? Like fucking.
So that's a Cybertruck cost. I can't type. Do you think they saw a commercial for it and had like a horse next to it?
Fuck no, dude. They saw the shit where they threw like the fucking ball and it went through like the window. Remember that? It says bulletproof, and then they fucking threw a steel ball and it broke the window.
It wasn't Bullet. According to Forbes, it's $60,900. It's the cheapest model of the Cybertruck. It looks so bad.
Would you get an electric car in this?
I do want an electric car, yes.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. I've done very little research
Why do you want an electric car?
because it's clean, dude.
Oh yeah.
Best electric cars of 2024.
Andres is going all in on Pride Month. He's gonna get an electric car.
Yeah. I'm not eating Chick-fil-A, and I'm getting an electric car. That's my Pride month.
That's Andres' Pride Month. Shit. All right. Anything else on those cars, Andres? Like they're fucking cars.
A big car episode. No, I think that's about it. I just really want to see what your why do you think these supercars aren't rare anymore?
I don't know. People are. It's probably easier to like obtain too. Maybe like you can just like order them online. Like, how would you get them in the past?
True.
Like, would you have to go to like a dealership?
Probably you probably had to know where to go get one, right?
Yeah, like you would have to know like somebody
Mm.
to like get it for you. They're more like influencers, I guess. They fucking just buy these cars.
True. I feel like growing up, there was always these supercars. That are like, we've only made 200 of these in the world, but I feel like that's not a thing anymore.
Oh, you think they're making more of them? Or maybe though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's really weird. It's one of those things that you don't think about until you think about it. Put that on a t-shirt. Don't think about it until you think about it.
Oh yeah.
What's on your docket?
All right. What do I got first? Where the fuck did I go? Oh yeah. Number one. So happened this past weekend. Dr. Kid Inspect got exposed. He's done. He's quit, or I mean he's fucking cooked, right? I don't think he can stream
He's
anymore.
cooked.
I guess he can stream. I bet you there's still fucking weirdos out there that
No, people are still defending him.
yeah.
I don't get it, bro. How can you defend what he did?
I don't know. Like I guess just to be edgy, do you mean? Like I don't know how you even see that and like, oh yeah, fucking that shit's okay, do you mean? You know you know what I was seeing? It's like, well, right, like why do people care, right? I mean, she was 17, like like less than a year, do you mean? But I don't even think that's like the I mean, fuck, like how much of a difference, and I guess it kind of is. How much of a difference would it be if she's like 17 versus like 18? Yeah. It's like I still fucking think that's like, especially because how old was he? He was like 37.
Yeah, he's old as hell.
That's insane. Yeah, but people are fucking defending him. I liked, you know, what I really liked is that they were defending him, um, fucking like before he like tweeted it out that it was like legit. You mean, like, oh, we don't have any evidence. Like, why are fucking people jumping on him right now? And then what I liked is when he finally came out, it was true. And then like it quieted down, but he still, like you said, is like still had like those defenders out there, those fucking white knights.
God, I don't get how you're able to defend something like that.
So it's like we talked about Nick Merckx last time, right? Wilding out,
Mm-hmm.
fucking just being like transphobic, and his whole thing is like protect the kids, right? And then and yeah, and then everyone was just curious. It's like, okay, well, how, is he gonna have like the same energy for like Doctor Disrespect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I did see his response, and he did like I guess kind of condemn him, but it wasn't to like the same extent or like energy that he had when he was talking about again like trans people or fucking like grooming children. I mean,
Not a bitch.
and then yeah, no, he is a bitch. And even before that, he's like, I he's like, okay, well, we don't have all the evidence yet, so it's like, well, don't jump to conclusions, right? He was like one of those people, and it's like, but you jump to conclusions when you're saying that trans people are fucking groomers, and then the fucking same energy, like again, it's like the same fucking shit,
Very
right?
hypocritical.
Yeah, it's like you're like subjugating like a whole group of people. Do you mean? No, but I don't know. I never really liked the Doctor Disrespect, right? I never liked his stick. I always thought it was like weird that people like played into like that character. Do you mean?
I didn't get it. I don't understand what he is. I just know he's a two-time, but I never knew why he was a two-time.
Oh, like a two-time champ or like that meme.
Something like that.
I don't
I
know
don't know.
either.
Everything, all the clips I've seen of him, I'm like, this. I don't like his content. Like, I don't care for him. It's just whatever.
Hmm.
He's a piece of shit, though.
He's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit. And I hope he never streams again because fuck that guy.
Cheated
I
on
won't
his
say
wife.
what's
He
up.
what else did he do? He took a camera into the bathroom. That guy just sucks. I mean,
Well, the first time I ever heard his name was when what was it? He like cheated on his wife or whatever.
yeah,
That was the first time I heard of him ever, and that was the introduction. Like this guy sucks. This is a piece of shit.
that was back in 2017. That was a long time ago. It doesn't feel like that long ago, but that was like 7 years ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, right. Like I said, yeah, fucking filming in the bathroom.
Filming in the bathroom, talking to kids. Like, God, dude, this guy's awful.
I am glad that we finally got like a closure
Mhm.
to like why he got banned from Twitch. I mean, that was like the thing. Like, yeah, I was like, why did he get banned? Like, because when did he get banned in 2020? So it's been like 4 years.
Mhm.
So we had to wait 4 years to actually find out like the truth. Yeah, because it was always like, what did he do? Like, I don't understand. And then people thought it's like, was it back to like the bathroom thing? But that was like 3 years prior. So it's like, why is he getting banned now?
Mhm.
And also, again, dude, what a fucking bitch. Because when he did get banned, he said, I unrightfully got banned. However, wouldn't he would have known why he got banned, right? I'm pretty sure he knew this whole time,
Yeah.
and he's just been sitting on it.
No, yeah, like he knew exactly what he did. He had to have known. And he
Yeah.
was over here playing like, I'm the victim. I got banned incorrectly or whatever. But whatever. I'm like, no, you knew this entire time what you did, and you still went along with it. And you're like, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. There's no way around it. It's indefensible. The people, if you defend it, you're a piece of shit too.
I do want to see like who's still defending it because that's insane. It's just really insane to me.
Nuts.
That was
Uh,
something. That was something else too. Like with like right, like the victim being like 17 years old. How it's like, yeah, what's the difference between 17 and like 18 years old, right? It's like, oh, if they're 18, right, now they're an adult, and then people promote like OnlyFans or some shit like that. So it's like, why does it even matter at that point? I mean, it's like, what do you fucking mean? And it's like, it's not even that too. It's also the fucking age gap and like the type of like it's still like an adolescent at that point. You mean?
yeah, the age gap's huge.
Yeah, it was fucking like what, 20 years?
20 years. It's gross.
That's crazy.
Fuck. But what is it about? Like, is it because they're famous that we know about it more, or is it like when you become famous, you have to do something stupid like this?
Oh, you're saying it's like more apparent? I don't think so. I feel like it always happens, but it's you get just more attention
Mm.
because you are famous. You mean?
Well, it's like when an athlete gets paid. It's like once they get paid, they gotta do something stupid.
Yeah, I
Like, oh,
guess. I mean, but I feel like up to that point they're probably behaving because they need to get that money. But once they do get it, they're a little bit more relaxed. I guess they feel like they're getting taken care of. You know what I mean? They can afford to make like mistakes like that. Does that make sense?
yeah. So like they're playing it safe until they get the money, and then once they have it, they're like, I can do something a little risky. But
Yeah.
then they do something stupid, like touch a kid or something.
Yeah,
God.
and then like I mean I don't know like I guess depending on the severity of the crime, like
Mhm.
how much money you have can determine right if you get like off the hook or not. How much money you have, and if you're white, and if you have a good family, you know, you have all these different factors.
It's like all these
And
Chiefs players that just won the Super Bowl and got some sort of bonus money to it, or even got paid, and then they're all fucking driving their cars the 10,000 miles past the speed limit, they're fucking doing whatever they want. I don't get it.
I'm curious. I want a list of of who of all the Chiefs players who got in trouble.
It's a lot. I feel like it was every week for a while that some new Chiefs player did something to get in trouble.
Yeah, it was like the whole fucking roster.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
All
All
right, what's next? Fuck disrespect. He sucks ass.
right.
He had bad content and he's a piece of shit.
What I got next? Oh, I got the Stanley Cup.
All right.
Stanley Cup. It was exciting when it started, and then the Panthers went up like 2-0, 3-0, and I said this fucking sucks. I stopped paying attention really because I was like, oh, you know what, like fucking, I think it's off. Like it's over at this point. And then the fucking the Oilers came back, right? Won a game, won 2 games. I was like, all right, well,
One.
maybe. I won the third game, and I said, oh shit, here we're fucking back. It's game 7. Oilers are gonna bring it back, only to lose 2-1 and then fucking lose the series. What was your preferred outcome on this? Who did you want to win?
I think the Florida Panthers.
You wanted the Panthers to win?
Yeah, mainly because it's more of a I didn't want Canada to win.
What was it? It's been since like 1994 since Canada won.
Yeah, it's been like a billion years since Canada has won.
30 years. That's crazy.
Mm. Which makes it better because they like. I feel like Canada comes across as like elitist when it comes to hockey because they think like they invented it, so therefore they own everything about hockey and they're the best at hockey. But they haven't done shit in like 40 years.
Oh shit, Andres, your boy came out. Sorry to stop you on your hockey rant.
And my fuck Canada rant. Oh, who's my boy?
Donald Trump.
I hate that guy, dude.
Look,
Stop.
right there.
Fuck that guy, dude. He's gonna say something stupid and then piss me off.
I want closed captioning on this fucking video because I don't want to fucking hear him. And Biden already shit his pants. Oh my god, he has a cough, Andres.
Fuck. Hate him. And I also hate Canada because they're so elitist when it comes to hockey. But what have they done in the last 40 years? Nothing.
How good is their hockey league? You know?
Do they have a hockey league?
Do they not? I assume. Pretty sure. Canadian Hockey League? Or is it just the NHL?
I'd assume NHL.
Oh, they have one.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the CHL.
Wow.
The Canadian Hockey League, dumbass.
Could have fooled me. I mean, who cares about the Canadian? It's all about the National Hockey League, you know? That has Canadian teams in it. It's like, what?
Yeah. What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good they are. I don't think I've ever heard of any of these teams, honestly.
Canadian Hockey League is what it's called?
Yeah.
Canadian Hockey League. CHL. What are the teams at?
The fucking site is also in French. Like, you can go from French to English. The Halifax Mooseheads.
Oh, what?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Quebec has a team.
The Drillers.
Is there just like a standings page?
The Cataracts?
What? The Cataracts?
I think it's supposed to be like an indigenous team or whatever.
Okay. Wait, what's this WHL up here? What's WHL?
The Women's Hockey League?
What's OHL?
Fuck if I know.
What is about the OHL? What is this? The Ontario Hockey League. Oh, okay.
Oh, they have their own?
Yeah. Regarded as one of the top player development leagues in the world. What?
They have a Rangers like hockey team, and it looks exactly like the fucking Rangers logo.
QMJHL. How many leagues do they have? Junior Maritimes Quebec? I don't know what this is. What's the LHJMQ?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, look at this. QMJLHL.
Oh, this is probably in French then. Can I go to English? Oh, there it is.
Oh, you know what else I can add to this fucking thing?
Quebec Maritimes Junior Hockey League. What are you adding?
Put Japan beating USA in football.
Who was on the US team in football?
I don't know. They look like fucking kids though. Let me see. What the fuck? What is even USA football team?
But to wrap it up, Canada has like 7 different leagues, and I don't know what they do. But Canada sucks at hockey. And that's what it comes down to.
It's like are they just bad or I don't even fucking know.
I mean, I don't know, but they're not as good as they think they are just because they invented it or whatever. They're really resting on their laurels, you know. They're living in the past.
Yeah, do they have like the miracle in life? I don't think so. Anyways, but yeah, Stanley Cup. Fucking, I was disappointed. So come on, bro.
Oh shit! About that, I didn't watch the final game, Game 7, but I want to watch the highlights that ESPN posts usually after the game ends because it's a big deal, right? Oh shit, Stanley Cup champions. When the game ended and I waited a little bit, like an hour or two, to see like if they posted anything about it, they didn't post shit about the NHL hockey. They didn't post anything about the Panthers winning it.
Wait,
But
really?
they had 3 videos on the men's college World Series champion, Tennessee.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there was 3 different videos of college baseball's champion at World Series and nothing on NHL. I had to wait till the next morning when I woke up to go to work to then see what they posted about the NHL, and it was only one video of them recapping the game.
Oh, weird. I wonder. Do you think they have like multiple people in charge of that account?
I would imagine.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Because it's like, why wouldn't they post it? I mean, I feel
Mhm.
like
There wasn't
people.
any highlights or anything. It was just them like talking about the very little bit about it. But they had more content about college baseball that I forget is a thing every year. I always get surprised when it's the World Series for college baseball.
It's in June.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. I saw one college baseball game where they fucking dropped a pop fly, and I said,
No.
"No." I said,
Right.
I said, it was like inside like the fucking diamond too, basically. Yeah, I was like, how do you drop that bitch? Maybe it was too easy. Do you mean it's one of those things that you overthink? Anyways, yeah, moving on to Japan beating the US. I said, who the fuck is on this team? This isn't legit. I like the comment that I read is like there's like 30 high school teams that would beat this Japan team right now. So it's like I don't even know who the fuck they're putting out there.
Yeah, I was like, who's on this national team? We could have beat Japan.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like what the fuck? I don't know. They just like look small. They didn't even look like they're fucking trying. From the fucking highlights that I saw.
Who's the coach? God, I hope it's not Jeff Fisher, dude.
Yeah, right. What what Olympics is it? That the U there's like the football?
It's not next. It's 2 Olympics from now, right?
Is it two?
I think.
I thought it was gonna be the next one, and then I had this guy telling me that it wasn't. And that each country has their own sport, so it's not even gonna stay. So it's just gonna be for like that one Olympics. And then they're not gonna keep it, or they probably won't keep it for like the next one, you mean? And I said, that's fucking lame. I was like, you're gonna get more people to watch the Olympics if you have fucking football in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's only flag football, right?
It's just flag, yeah. So yeah, the Olympics.com official page for flag football has a history of flag football. Olympic debut, LA 2028.
Oh, fucking, so it's the next one?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
And probably only that because I guess it's what a U.S. Olympic exclusive event.
Yeah.
I didn't know each location had an exclusive event.
Yeah, that's what this guy told me. He said that fucking it was like every country has like their own sport or some shit that they like put in there, you know what I mean? And I guess supposedly there was like an art. I don't know. This fucking old guy. Supposedly, like at one point they had like an art contest, like painting or some shit.
What?
Yeah,
Well, that's not a sport. What do you
yeah,
mean?
that's what I was saying. I was like, who the fuck? Which bitch ass country put painting in the Olympics?
God, I don't like the Olympics.
And then it got me thinking. I was like, if I could put some stupid ass sport like ping pong or some shit, like what would you put like tag maybe?
Dude, the have you seen those videos of like the parkour tag games?
Yeah, see like
Those
that.
are cool. Yeah, let's put that in.
That's what I'm saying. Tag. What's another one? Those like have you seen those fucking like lumberjack sports or the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they gotta fucking like ride on the log or my favorite one is like there's like this big ass like log like in the ground like stuck straight up, and what they do is like they get it like an axe and then they cut into it like a divot, and then they get like a fucking almost like another board, and then they stick it in there and they have to climb like standing on like different like boards. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Yeah,
I think I'm getting it.
it's almost like they stick like a 2x4 inside the log, and then you have to like climb the tree by standing on the 2x4 and then like getting the axe and then putting another divot that you can climb on.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's better than art and painting a picture. Dude, we
Seriously.
should look into like the forklift games. Have
There's
you seen
forklift?
those forklift games?
I don't think so. Where they play like soccer or some shit? Like
No,
yeah.
they like go through obstacle courses where they're carrying a load and you're not supposed to drop your load, but
Oh
you're
yeah.
supposed to do it backwards and just fucking as fast as you can.
Oh, really?
They're really cool.
Do people get like real serious? You mean?
Yeah, they get real serious about it because there's also other events and like the forklift games. I did a little bit of research once I got certified in forklifts.
Oh yeah. Do they fucking sponsor? Are there sponsors on the car? You know, like in NASCAR, do they just have like like stickers on the forklift?
Stickers? Probably not because NASCAR is dumb. You see the fucking stupid stickers they have on all the cars?
Yeah, it's just fucking commercials. I mean,
No,
like,
not even commercials. It's like they don't want to make an actual car, so they put fake headlights on them.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, does it matter? Does it like fucking distract from like the fact that it is a car? Like, why don't you just fucking put something else in there, dude? I'd put like googly eyes or some shit.
I get some googly eyes headlights instead. That's better than the fake stupid stickers that aren't even like lined up or even look real at all.
I wonder if there's like something like it says like, oh, you can't have like this or this on your car in NASCAR. Do you mean kind of like in like football, like in the NFL, you need like socks?
No, yeah, the shoes can't be a certain design.
Yeah, they got rid of. What else did they get rid of? They got like the custom faceplate or face mask, whatever the fuck.
Face mask, and you're not allowed to wear your hoodie with the hood out.
Oh yeah, who did that? It was
It was Devontae Adams.
no, was it Devontae? No, it was like somebody else, wasn't it? It was another Packers receiver. What was his name?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was Devontae Adams, was it not?
It was
Brandon
him
Ross,
and
maybe? Was it everyone on the Packers who did it because they thought it was
oh,
cool?
I mean probably, and they probably should be fucking allowed to do it. Receivers old. Uh,
Receivers cold. Is that what you looked up?
old.
Oh, old.
I sure look cold though.
Receivers with hoodie out, I guess.
It was
Uh,
James Jones, remember?
James Jones. Okay, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
That
like
was
he had like that was like the thing. Like he was real good when he was wearing his hoodie.
I see. I always saw it. I mean, in the picture I'm looking at, Devontae Adams also has his not as much because it's a smaller hoodie, I think, but he also had his out.
Yeah, here's like
I'm reading that. Due to new NFL rules, James Jones says his hoodie is officially retired.
yeah, it was just fucked up. I thought the hoodie was cool. Oh, look at this one. This one's yeah, his fucking hoodie's just flapping in the wind.
Why is it so ruled? Just let it. That's fine.
As
Yeah, that's
long as
cool.
yeah, look at that. Like I remember this. Yeah, like his sleeves too. He just
Mhm.
straight up wearing a hoodie underneath his pads. It's because it looks too thug.
Yo, that's not cool.
Or maybe this. It covers up the nameplate. I don't know if that's like a fucking issue or what.
Guess. I think that's fine. We all know who it is.
I mean, if James Jones is the only one wearing it, sure. If the whole team wasn't wearing it, like, I don't.
But then you could put the nameplate like underneath the numbers. Then
That's true.
I feel like it's
No.
easier for them to like fix where the name goes than make this stupid rule.
Maybe, but then it's not uniform. Do you mean like they'd have to change the whole? Like, I feel like they'd have to change like every team's uniform or whatever. I don't know. I think they should have kept that. Who cares?
Who cares, dude? But also, like the rule is dumb because, like, yeah, you have to be cold when you play in the cold. Like, you can't
Yeah,
wear
right.
a fucking jacket. When
I
it's
gotta be like the lineman there. That last picture I sent is pretty good.
oh
It's
yeah,
like Devontae Adams.
that's what I was looking at. That's the first one that popped up when I looked it up. I'm like, see, Devontae Adams did it, kind of.
Yeah. And then they have somebody with like not wearing like any sleeves or anything. And I guess Devontae Adams. Actually, Devontae Adams is like his hoodie isn't sticking out either. He's wearing a scarf. Can you wear a scarf?
Yeah, you can wear like Richard Sherman always wore it. No, it was a ski mask underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can wear that, but not not a fucking hoodie.
Hoodie.
Alright, how do we get
Like
on the what we're talking about?
I don't know, but
Japan beating USA.
it's still one like piece of clothing that like every kid is guaranteed to wear in school.
No hoodie.
A hoodie, and you're gonna take it out of your game for what? They
Hoodie.
missed an opportunity to like really market hoodies from the NFL for teams.
I mean, honestly, yeah, for real. I don't know. It's too thug. How many NFL hoodies do you have?
NFL hoodies?
Yeah.
I don't have any NFL hoodies.
I don't have any either. I always feel like they're like kind of ass.
Yeah,
Like team hoodies, even. Start shopping now and see what I can find. All right. Well, yeah, fucking Japan beats USA team. I think it's not. I think it's an asterisk. Not real.
and well, who is on this team? I don't know, man. I don't know who's on this team. They must not really play football.
Yeah. All right. What else do you got? Oh, Bronny James got drafted today.
What do you think of the pick?
I don't care. I mean,
Right? I don't care.
who else would they pick? Like, whatever. This way you can like also sell seats too. It's like it's not only just like picking like a good player, but it's like getting fans into like the stadium, dude.
Mhm.
And it's like, I mean, yeah, he's not like the best fucking player, but like, who's even to say that he's not gonna get better? Do you mean?
That's the issue I have with it. Is like he's gonna get better, especially when he's learning from his dad, LeBron fucking James.
Yeah, like
You
I
don't
think
think LeBron James can't teach his kid how to play fucking basketball?
I agree. Like I feel like, and then just having him close, like actually in the fucking building, just make it that much better. I don't have an issue with it. I don't know if fucking people are
I
just
think
like,
it's fine. I think it's an okay. It's an okay pick. People are grading it like an F. They're like them picking their entire draft, which is funny because yesterday whoever they drafted, what's his name, Connect or whatever his name is, the Nintendo Connect. They gave it like an A. They're like, this is like the best pick in the draft. But then they picked Bronny, and it's like, well, their entire draft grade is F because they picked Bronny James.
Stupid.
Like, it's so dumb.
Like again, I was like, what else are you gonna fucking do? I think it's fine. He wasn't even the first rounder. Do you mean like?
But he was also good before he had his heart issue. Like,
Yeah,
wasn't he
no,
like a top prospect in high school or whatever?
yeah.
And he has a little heart issue, which they fixed, but obviously it took a toll on his body, right? Probably wasn't conditioned for his college year. But I guess recency bias, they see the bad and they're like, well, he's never going to get better.
How old is he then? So he's like 19, 20 or some shit or
He's
what?
like 19. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, he's still a kid. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I think it's fine. I really don't think it's like. I mean, it'll be kind of cool, but it's like I don't think it's like the biggest story in the world, too. Do you mean?
It's not. They make it sound like the biggest story ever, but
Yeah. I was getting like a shit ton of notifications from like the draft though, like from ESPN. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I don't care. Like, why is it every fucking pick that you're telling me?
I don't
Almost
know
like more
anyone
than
who got picked other than Zach Eady, but that's because he played in the national championship.
I don't even know the notifications. I'm trying to see. Yeah, all like fucking yesterday. Just fucking crazy as notifications popping up. Wolves make aggressive move.
I hate following the draft because I would check in to see, did Bronny James get drafted?
Hmm.
Because it'd be funny if another team decided to draft him for no reason.
That would be funny.
But I was looking at the draft board and they don't tell you who traded players or picks.
They don't tell you?
They don't tell you. So, there's a player that the Timberwolves traded for. But if you look at the draft board, like he's still drafted by I think the Spurs took them or something like that. Who was it?
Oh,
But you have to like go into like the news or whatever and find out that no, he's not on the Spurs. He's on the fucking Timberwolves now because they traded for him.
that shit is just someone's not updating like the app or some shit or what.
I just don't know what it is because I don't know if it was like the Spurs picked them then traded him or they traded the pick and then the Timberwolves got who they wanted.
Mm.
I don't understand how trading picks in the NBA works.
I thought it was the same, but yeah.
But I don't understand because Luka Doncic got drafted by the Hawks and then traded, and Trae Young got drafted by the Mavericks and traded.
Mhm.
So how do you figure that trade out?
What do you mean?
Like how did they make that trade? Like how did because I think who got drafted first? The Hawks drafted first, right? I don't. But basically, what I'm asking is how did the two teams, so let's say the Hawks and the Mavericks, come together and make a deal, but they still had to pick their players. So it's like if I'm the Hawks, I want a Trae Young, and I'll give you Luka, but I still have to pick Luka, and I don't have to pick Trae Young.
Oh, I see. Is that how that works?
I don't know. It's just really confusing.
Oh. You know, fuck, I don't know then. If that's how it goes, like, oh, you still, so it's like, maybe you signed a contract with the fucking player
Like I
before.
promise to pick Luka so we can make this trade.
Yeah.
I don't understand how their trades work because it's not in
Why?
the NFL. Like the NFL doesn't have a I'll trade you other than Eli Manning, right? Eli and Philip Rivers. How did that
But,
trade happen?
but that I thought that happened during the draft too. Like, I don't. Did they when did they got traded during the draft, right?
Yeah. So was
Mm,
it did the Giants pick Philip Rivers to then trade for Eli Manning?
I think maybe it's like that thing where it's like, oh, I have our guy, we have our guy, and you have your guy, but our guy is also wanted by the team between us or some shit. Do you mean? So
Yeah.
maybe that's how that happened. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because it could work down either the Giants are like, we will take Eli Manning, and then the Chargers are like, well, draft Philip Rivers and trade us Philip Rivers for Eli.
Mhm.
Or was it so did the Giants promise to pick Eli then trade him? Then why not trade the pick?
I think it's like yeah, it might be that shit. Yeah, where it's like I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how that fucking works. Who? What draft was that? 2004 or some shit? Or?
Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is why not trade the pick? Like if you're gonna trade the player, why have to wait until both players are selected to make the trade? Like why did Luka have to get drafted by the Hawks to be traded to the Mavericks?
I think it is just like that somebody else wants him. Okay, so Okay, so the Chargers picked number 1 in that
Think
draft,
so.
and they drafted Eli, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then the Giants drafted number 4,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they picked Philip Rivers.
Yes.
But there was 2 teams in between, so maybe maybe they thought like if okay, so like say the Chargers or the Chargers, yeah, draft. Wait, yeah, I don't know. That one doesn't make sense because it's first overall. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Yeah, because like, why wouldn't they just draft Rivers? Like, it doesn't matter to them if fucking the Giants get Eli. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe you get more fucking picks out of it. I don't know. Like yeah. He says like we want Philip Rivers the whole time, and you guys want Eli Manning. But it's like if we draft Eli Manning, you give us Philip Rivers and another pick. Do you mean? So it's kind of like holding him hostage. My understanding from that draft was that from during the draft there was like talks or whatever fucking that Eli didn't want to be in San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
and during the draft that's when they fucking traded. You mean?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I mean, I don't know.
Which is fine if you pick a player and then they call you on draft day and they're like, I really don't want to play for you. Don't fucking do whatever. And then you have to trade him. But it feels like in the NBA, it's like, we'll trade you this pick. We have to make the pick first for whatever reason. So who do you want so that I can pick him to then trade him to you?
I mean, that might be how it works.
Mhm. It's like, but why can't you just trade that pick?
You know, let me just fucking look it up then. How do trades?
Well, I do know you can't trade first round picks neck to back or whatever. I don't know. But if it's on draft night and you're making a trade for like the current pick, just trade the fucking pick. Don't make the team make a pick
That's what
just
I
to
think.
trade the kid. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Pick swaps in the NBA allow teams to exchange draft picks as part of the trade agreements, offering strategic depth. Is that really what it is, or what? Just like like different draft picks. Essentially, a pick swap gives one team the right to exchange its draft pick with another team's pick in a specified future draft based on pre-agreed conditions.
Yes, but I think the way that works is you decide before the draft, I think, and
Yeah.
then you own the pick and you can make the draft pick.
On the flip
Because
side, a team may trade up to the draft in order to pursue a player they covet. Uh,
because a team can make multiple picks. Yeah, because like back to back picks. I think it looks like the Knicks had drafted 2 players in the first round. Hold on. Oh wait, no, this guy got drafted by the Knicks, but he's on the Wizards now.
oh really?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm like, the more I read, the more confused I get.
It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Well, the Pistons had back-to-back picks in the second round, and it looks like they both stay on the Knicks or the Pacers. I said Pacers, but oh wait, the Pacers. No, this guy got traded. I think. I don't know. The Pacers had 3 picks in the second round, but this one has a little trade arrow next to it. Still the Pacers. Let me read to see where he is going to be. I don't. I don't understand. Oh, he's for the Spurs. Yeah, I guess he's on the Spurs now. I don't understand. Why is he not picked by the Spurs at that point?
I don't know. Teams
Why?
also like draft picks because they allow teams to put valuable assets into a trade without affecting how the salaries are matching up, as they do not carry a dollar amount. Picks are also able to be swapped endlessly until the draft they are in, which is not always true of the players being traded. It says it's called the Stepien rule or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh,
That's why you see picks traded every other year rather than consecutively. For example, like I think the thing you're saying, right? You can't have the Cavaliers sent the Jazz 3 unprotected future first round picks in 2025, 27, and 29 in order to get around this rule. NBA teams will also trade options or to swap picks. Yo, fuck if I know. I'm fucking
doesn't
spending a
make
lot of time on these.
sense. Again,
I'll
hey,
no.
look, the Warriors picked this guy named Quentin Post. He is now on the Thunder. This happened today. He got picked today. And now he's on the Thunder. Oh, he's on the Trailblazers now.
Oh, really? He
This
just got
pick
traded.
went from no,
Breaking
no, the
news.
pick. Oh no, the pick went back and forth. Oh, I don't understand. That is just confusing. I don't understand.
I'll watch a video on it. Well, let's do our homework and we'll come back next week and let you all know how this fucking works.
Why?
I bet you it's like so simple, but it's
Yeah,
just like
maybe I'm overcomplicating it because they're not updated. So like the Suns. So the Suns pick here, Kevin McCullough Jr. But then on the post-draft analysis says this is the fourth selection for the Knicks, who get potential value in McCullough. But the image is the Suns, and it's weird because the Pacers have 3 picks in the second round. So it's not like they could have just not. They forgot to put the Knicks image instead of the Suns
Mhm.
because they've shown to like have it actually updated. So why is it the Suns pick if he's now on the Knicks?
Yo, fuck if I again. I don't.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't think I really. I think I've only seen like a couple like NBA drafts, or like just seen like highlights. I mean, I actually haven't sat down and like paid attention to the draft.
Rob Dillingham sent to Wolves after being selected with the 8th pick. So they legit picked this guy and then traded him seconds later to the Timberwolves. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. You go crazy trying to figure it out.
You make the same trade with the pick. I don't, I don't get it, man.
Like I said, we'll figure it out next week.
Diego, do some homework. Figure this out for us.
Yeah, right. You'll have Diego do the homework, come back to us.
Hmm.
All right, what do we got? Bronny James talked about the draft. Uh, that's all I got for sports. Unless you have anything else you want to talk about, like the NFL, hockey.
No, we can talk about hockey. I think we didn't really talk about. Did we talk about the finals, the Celtics?
Oh yeah, I guess the Celtics won, huh? Since the last time we've.
Yeah, that's about as enthusiastic as I can get about it. No one cares.
Fucking cares. That shit sucked ass.
That
I
was
don't
that's
know. I feel like they had an easy path, and then the Mavs. I thought the Mavs. I was confident they didn't win. Fuck if I know what happened. I mean, they just kind of.
I
So
don't know.
just kind of like outplayed them. I mean.
I guess I was betting on history. The Celtics always choke it some way,
Yeah.
so I was kind of waiting for them to do it. But I don't know if the Mavericks were just not good enough to utilize to capitalize on their choke. Do you think if a better team played against the Celtics, they would have won?
Maybe who would be the better teams out of the West?
The
Or we think
Nuggets.
like the Nuggets or like Timberwolves, I guess. I don't know. The Timberwolves kind of got shit on too, but
Hmm.
the Nuggets, maybe they took it to Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
Probably they're just bigger than the Celtics. You know what I
I
mean?
think it's only the Nuggets. Well, I think it's got to be a team that can make the Celtics kind of panic. 'Cause I feel like I don't know, because like I feel like the Mavericks played well enough to win, but they just didn't have the ability to close a game when the Celtics were floundering like they always do.
Yeah. I mean, the last few games, right? Weren't they close? How much? I say that watch it be fucking. Uh,
Well, the first 3 games were close,
yeah.
and then Game 4 was a blowout, and Game 5 was a blowout.
Let me see. So, is this right? Okay, so the first one, I mean, I don't know, they won by like 18, right?
Mhm.
Like, what am I watching? Yeah, right? Yeah. And then the second one, they won by 7, which is pretty close. Which game was it? Was the game?
Game 3 was a really close one that Luka got ejected.
Yeah. Yeah, game 3 was like the one that I was like fucking looking at. I was like, oh shit, like I thought they were gonna win it. It seemed like it. I think that's when they were down too, right? When they down like 19 points, 20 points or some shit. I
I
think
think
they
so.
came. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I
But that's
want
what
to
I'm saying.
say.
They were able to like force the Celtics to panic and kind of tense up, and got close to winning, but they weren't good enough to win. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. And then game 4, yeah, that one was crazy. The fucking Mavericks just shit on them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought I was like, oh well, maybe they have a chance, right? Like we'll see how what happens, and then kind of like uh was like I guess game 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like it just seems like the fucking Celtics had it like I don't know. Like it didn't really phase them like the last game. Who cared? Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about that.
I want to see. We should just Diego. Do some more research here. Every NBA Finals that went to 7 games, or no, not 7 games. Sorry, that went to 5 games with a 4-1 final count. And I want to see how many Game 4s was it a blowout.
How much was it? I don't fuck.
I wonder if it's like the team that's down 0-3 plays desperate in Game 4,
And then just get gassed or what?
and then they like shit on the team that's up 3-0 who don't care. Like, hey, we have one more game. And then I want to see if Game 5 is the same way, where it's another blowout, but in favor of the team that's up.
I don't know. Wasn't like this one. This was like the biggest. It was. It wasn't like some stupid stat. Like this is the biggest win margin while down like 3 games or some
What
stupid shit
the
like
fuck
that.
is that kind of stat?
It was something like that. It was some like one of the dumbest things. Like, oh yeah, they fucking just beat the shit out of them. I guess to like stray off like elimination or some shit like that. Like, oh, like we're not gonna eliminate, and so they just beat the shit out of them.
I wonder if it's a desperation thing.
Maybe. But no, I was disappointed. I really thought the fucking Mavericks were gonna win. That's crazy. I thought, and then too, it's just funny because like before that, I was like, I mean, this is their year, right? They have to be winning. They had like who else? Who the fuck is gonna beat them? Like a fucking Celtics or what? Anyways, that was an L. Lame ass fucking NBA finals.
It happened last year too, right? Because then Game 4, like the Heat just shit on the Nuggets.
Oh, and the
Mm-hmm.
uh,
This doesn't give me a breakdown of the fucking. This is gonna take a lot more time to research. And I think the same thing happened with LeBron, Golden State when they got KD.
mm, I don't think so, right? I think they only won by 3. They won. Yeah, this is what it was, right? They won game 2 last year.
Oh, was it Game 2? I thought it was Game 3. Or
No, so
4.
like the Nuggets won game 1. And then the Heat won game 2. I think it was like barely. I can't fucking. They only won by 3 points, but I was like, ah, shit, like what the fuck.
I misremembered them.
And then the Nuggets just yeah, no, just kind of close it out. Game 5, it was like 94-89, so nothing. Yeah, no, they.
Oh yeah, look at this. So this is the one that sticks out to me was the first year that Golden State had Kevin Durant.
Mhm.
They went up 3-0 on the Cavs, and then Game 4 the Cavs win 137-116,
Oh yeah.
and then they lose. It's not a blowout, so I don't know how much it applies. But Game 5 was 129-120, and then Golden State won the series.
Damn.
So I wonder how many times this has happened. I wonder if like they're so desperate that they kind of overplay on Game 4, and then they just get shit on because they're gassed, and then the team that's up 3-1, it's like, all right, now let's put them away.
Yeah, right. Probably a bit, I would assume. I mean, like, I'm curious to see like in the playoffs too, like how often that happens. I mean, just like the finals. I don't know, but
All right,
fucking Celtics won. Becca.
stupid. That was pretty boring NBA playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was fun at the beginning. Towards the end, it was just kind of like, lay. Yeah, especially because the Mavs were just shitting on the fucking Timberwolves. You mean like they fucking like
What was it
nothing
like?
interesting.
5-game series in the Western Conference Finals, and then a sweep in the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah.
and then almost sweep 5-game series in the finals. Just like
How many games did the Celtics lose all?
the last 2,
4?
about 3,
3?
because they lost one game each series except for the Pacers.
Oh yeah. Crazy. The fucking Celtics? No way, dude. I still don't think they're good. I mean, I still don't think. I guess they're champs for a reason, but it's like,
They're a good team. This is crazy. Is that Jason Tatum still isn't that guy because he sucked all playoffs. Yeah, like couldn't shoot anything.
the other day was Kevin Garnett moment.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's not that guy. He's not a face of the franchise, face of the league kind of guy.
They're trying to make him out to be even.
They're
I guess
trying to. It feels like the Celtics won with a team of really, really good role playing players.
a good bench. Yeah.
Really great bench players.
Yeah. Right. Kind of reminds me of like when Toronto won. I mean, like they had like Kawhi
Mm-hmm.
and fuck, what's his name?
Talking about Spicy P. Pascal Siakam,
I guess yeah. Well, like I would say Siakam is like the role player, even.
but Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah. And they have all these fucking. You know, and then it's not like they're fucking terrible, but yeah, like the year that Toronto won, I was like, what the hell?
But at least they had Kawhi though. They had like that one guy
Yeah,
that you knew was like great, and he's I don't know the face of the franchise, I guess,
for 1 year.
for
Isn't that
one
crazy?
year. But he was still that guy when he got there.
Yeah, that that chip, and then like the fucking the Bucks. I still can't believe
Speaking of that Bucks chip, though, I feel like people who are fans of the NBA don't like the NBA
it. Why?
because there's always a way to discredit every single chip, and no one talks about that Bucks championship.
Oh really? What do you mean?
Like it never gets brought up.
I bring it
And
up all the time.
if it ever gets brought up, it's to say like that Giannis. It's to discredit Giannis because they never got back. They say it's fluky. It's like there's always a way to shut on some sort of the champion. Like there's always a way to downplay it, to say it's fluky. That because they did it last year too. The Nuggets had a really really easy path to the finals.
True, I guess, but I mean, like the Nuggets also beat like Kevin Durant and like LeBron James. Like,
Their
Nuggets,
toughest team they played against was LeBron James and the Lakers.
yeah,
But other than that, like the Suns didn't. They won what 2 games against the Suns won 2 games, I think.
I think so.
But even then, it wasn't a scare. I'll look it up. But the same thing was being said last year, where the Nuggets had the easiest path to the playoffs.
Yeah.
This year, the Celtics had the easiest path to the playoffs. No one talks about the Bucks, and if they do, it's well, it was just a 1 year, the fluky, Giannis. It doesn't count for Giannis because it was just he got lucky. And then the bubble, obviously, everyone's gonna talk about the bubble.
That one's always fun to me because, like, I mean, everybody was in the bubble too.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're so, but it's a bubble. It's a Mickey Mouse ring, and Antonio is probably the one that leads that chant. To be honest, Mickey Mouse ring don't count in my personal record book, but every single other team that was there had the same exact circumstance.
It's not fair because LeBron got extra rest. You mean he had how many months? When did it pick back up?
Wasn't it like November?
It was like like later in the year, like way later. Do you mean because like the fucking shit got suspended in March?
Yeah.
Maybe, and then they had like the abbreviated season, right? Like they didn't.
Yeah, it was abbreviated. I just kind of 2020 NBA bubble. Yada 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 yada. March 11th, they suspended. Right, stupid Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, fucking COVID spreader.
Stupid. I forgot how dumb he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phase 1 from June 16 to 22. Hold on, there's a lot of phases in this. During phase 6, I guess there's 6 phases in the bubble. As a regular season, this was August.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that they played. Wait, hold on. This is not very. Oh yeah, so it was August, September. The finals were in September / the beginning of October. So from March until looks like August, middle August. That's how many months they had off.
5 months, right? Yeah, you gave LeBron too much time. He got to rest.
So everyone got rest. What do you mean? It was no one
LeBron's
got rest.
older, so for him it mean the more.
Yeah, okay, buddy. But there's always a way to discredit him. Just saying. I feel like NBA fans are only happy when there's no NBA happening.
Probably. It's when the fucking season starts. And at the what's it called? All-Star game.
And the All-Star, like the All-Star game, and then the off season, because I feel like everyone's really excited now that Mikal Bridges got traded to the Knicks.
The next year.
We're going for about a little over an hour. Is there anything else you want to talk about real quick before we wrap up?
No, the only other thing I have in my thing is Mexican Orcs, player's handbook. I don't know if you've seen like the new updates and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting. And then the debate. And I haven't really been watching. I have it here like looking at them and shit. But I'll go back and watch the debate. I can talk about it next week.
What's this player's handbook thing?
The new player's handbook or whatever. You haven't seen it or what?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it gets released like September. New player's handbook D&D.
The new and improved handbook or improved guide for 5th edition.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but why? Isn't 1D&D coming out soon? When does 1D&D happen?
It's not. I don't think it's like 1D&D anymore. I think it's just like a continuation. That I guess it's still kind of like 1D&D, but they're just gonna continue to update like what it is now. It's kind of like a continuation of like 5e and stuff.
So call it 5e though. Why not just call it D&D? Like,
they
why not
should.
do what Call of Duty did? You know what Call of Duty? Where if you play it on Steam, it's just called, or I guess on any app, it's just the Call of Duty headquarters. You download that, and then you can download any Call of Duty game you want.
Really?
Well, the most recent ones.
Oh. Yeah, no, they should. I mean, yeah, just call it like D&D.
This makes more sense, especially if we're not gonna look to like make new editions. Are they gonna make like a 6th edition, or is it like just updating small things periodically like this?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Mhm.
And then like, well, kind of how they did with like 5e, right? So like the player's handbook came out in what 2012, 2014,
Mhm.
and then like they released like other books like fucking Tasha's and fuck Boomer, you rip ass.
Fuck, Boomer.
Oh my god, it's like fucking rotten eggs.
Oh no,
You
Boomer.
didn't shit the bed, did you? Holy shit.
I think he's trying to tell us to end the episode.
You didn't caca yourself, did you? What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so like how they released like different fucking books. Like Tasha's and Xanathar's and all this other shit just to kind of update the game. But this new player's handbook, they I guess did like major updates. Um Also to like the core rule book and stuff like that.
Mhm. Should I get it?
Yeah. I mean, I wonder when they'll update D&D Beyond. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's on September 17th is when it comes out. You know what's funny too? Because I thought about getting like the current player's handbook. Um, but I thought like oh like one D&D is gonna release, and so like oh maybe you shouldn't, and then they're gonna release new books. The DM's guide comes a little bit later, and I think like the monster manual comes out in like February of next year.
I see. I'm gonna buy new books again. What the hell? That's interesting. Well, with when they update that, I'm hoping they update, or when they release the new books, I hope they update Beyond with all the new stuff.
Yeah, I hope so too. Some of the stuff is like pretty interesting. Like I think like they are like taking into consideration like how like the homebrew rules that people are making.
Yeah,
They're putting it into like the actual PHP now.
that's cool.
Yeah, like I've been watching some videos on like certain classes. Like I watched the druids yesterday. Before this episode, I was watching like the wizard, like how they changed it. Like, oh, here's something that like it's pretty cool for like the wizard. And I was like, yeah, this makes sense. So like whenever you level up, you can choose a spell from your school of magic to add to your spell book. And they added that in place of like that thing where it's like you can write you can put a spell in your spell book of your class, whatever your school of magic,
Mm.
but it costs like half the price. So instead of costing like 100 gold, they only cost like 50. So they got rid of that and then just put like, oh no, so whenever you level up, you can choose like just a spell from like your school of magic and add it to your spell book. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking good because it's like that never comes up. When is that ever like, oh, I found this scroll of like I don't know, like fucking what's a fucking this fucking like abjuration scroll or whatever the
Mm.
fuck you mean. It's like, oh now it's like half price, so yippee for me, I don't have to fucking spend this gold. Right. And then like something else they did. Oh, for the druid, and I'm kind of curious how to see exactly how this will work out. So for the druid, like so before like you would take like like the health points of the beast that you're transforming into.
Mm.
So that's not the case anymore. So like say like you took like the shape of a mouse, you would have only like I don't know like 4 HP or something like that, right? And then like if you took enough damage, you to get taken out of that form. Like if you went to 0. But now what they did is that you don't get like the HP from the creature. And in a way, I guess it could be a nerf, I guess just depending, but you get like temporary hit points added to like the ones that you have now.
Oh, okay.
And then like again, it's like I'm not sure. Like it could be a nerf, and it might be like because like say that you turn into like a brontosaurus or some shit that have like a billion hit points. So like that would take a while for you to get down. But I'm curious to see like how they calculate that. Do you mean like based on like whatever you turn into, how many hit points or temporary hit points you get? Um, but I guess this is meant to keep you in wild form a little bit longer. Oh, something else they did, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good actually." Because yeah, it was kind of annoying before for the druid. Whenever you're in your beast form, you can just talk. Like, oh, you don't need like
Oh,
a
thank God.
because it's like that is kind of stupid. Do you mean like I just can't talk or whatever? Like, okay, or I need a spell to talk or some shit.
An item or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really dumb. That made no sense.
Yeah, so it's like the thing is like, oh, for druids, you're not actually like the animal. Like you don't actually turn into an animal. Like you're like a magical beast, if that makes sense. Like you turn into
Like a shapeshifter almost.
yeah. Like that's what you are. Like you don't turn into an actual bear. You're like you turn into like the form of a bear or some shit like that.
See, that makes more sense. That makes a
Yeah,
lot more sense than what they were doing before.
yeah, I think so too. And I was like, yeah, I mean, shit, like that's pretty
But I
good.
do want to ask: do you
Mhm.
think Tyler hates it or likes it?
I don't think you'll like it. I think it's because it's like change. It makes sense though. Do you mean like
Mhm.
it?
It's not
Like
change for change's sake. It's just it. Like they thought about it and it makes the most sense.
yeah. Something that people are kind of upset about is like the paladin
Hmm.
with like his like their divine smite. So it's not an ability anymore, and I think it's like a level 1 spell, I want to say. And so they actually have to use like spell slots to do like divine smite. Um and that was a nerf. And that was like a direct nerf because like divine smite like you were just able to like do the ability like every day
Hmm.
and just do like a shit ton of damage. And so they're like, okay, well, that was like a nerf to paladins, but also kind of buffed like other spellcasting like martial characters. So like the Echo Knight, Blade Singer, or like that Warlock. What's it called? The uh Pact of the Blade,
Yeah.
like stuff like that, right? So it's like yeah, it's like okay, so like if you want to do like a melee caster, you can also go this other routes, right? Because obviously before just go paladin.
Hmm.
I mean, like you can just fucking do like divine smite, and so they made it a spell now. So I'll cost like spell slots. It's not like the worst nerf, but yeah, like that was something that like oh, it's definitely like a nerf. Um, yeah, but overall, I feel like they're pretty good changes. They kind of like streamlined to like or standardized classes now. So every class gets its subclass. I think at level 3. Um, before it was different. Like some got them like right away. Some got them at level 2. Some got them at level 3.
Yeah.
But I think they're all at level 3 now. Is when you get your like subclass and your abilities and stuff. Oh, and then they change like races, so they're not races anymore; they're species,
Oh, okay.
and the bonuses that you get from them aren't dependent on the actual like species that you are. Does that make sense? It's like the background that you
Yeah, yeah.
choose.
I think I've heard about that one. So it's
Yeah,
not
and that
racial bonuses or species bonuses anymore.
so it's like your background. So it's
Mhm.
like you can choose like whatever background. So for example, if you want to be an orc that's like a wizard or like a spellcaster, right? You can say that their background is that they were studying or some shit, like they were in the library, and
Mhm.
right, it really is because it does. It kind of like before it kind of puts you in like a shoebox of like what you were able to do. You know what I mean? And in a way, it was kind of racist, and I think that's why they changed it. Yeah, because it's like what the fuck, like you can't just be like, oh yeah, like all orcs are dumb or brutes. You know what I mean? Like that kind of sucks.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I picked Aragonasi for Tony's campaign. Was I didn't want to be human because being a human is kind of useful because you get the +1 to every
Hmm.
stat basically.
Yeah.
And I was gonna pick a different race, but I'm like none of the races kind of fit what I wanted to be, which is a really fast and dexterous character. But then I saw that Ganassi gives you like a +3 to Dex, +2 or something like that. It's been crazy. I'm like, well, why not? If I'm gonna play this character, I have to be this this race.
Yeah.
So that's a good change where you can pick any
Mhm.
species, but you can kind of like customize it in different ways. So you can be a really smart orc.
Yeah. So
Because
like I don't know what all backgrounds they have, but
Mhm.
like yeah, so like you could pick human or whatever, and then you can just be like, oh yeah, so like I don't fucking know. My background is that I'm a trapeze artist or some shit. Where like I grew up like fucking Robin from Batman. I mean, and so I'm like very dexterous,
Mhm.
and so that's so you can pick like whatever fucking yeah again like species that you
Or I can be an orc and be like, yeah, I'm fucking a librarian. I'm really
yeah.
smart. That's
And
cool. I like that change.
mhm. Did you see like the fucking picture of the Mexican orcs or no?
No,
Let me see if I can find it.
find it. Should I just look up Mexican orcs?
Yeah, I'll probably find it. Mexican orcs. And yeah, I guess it is. It's pretty good. And I think that's kind of like how they showcase it. Do you mean? That one's a small one. Let me see if I can find a bigger one.
That was really small. What the hell? I couldn't find anything like it.
That's like, yeah, that's like straight from like the player's handbook or whatever. But it really says it's like, yeah, so you can, I mean, they can be like anything they mean. They don't have to.
Oh yeah. I like Mexican orcs. I can kind of see it. It's a little blurry because I had to blow it up.
If I put it there's a bigger. Oh, yeah, it's bigger.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck are these pictures?
What are these pictures? This hat. I want that hat.
I'm telling you, it's looking cool.
I just don't understand what they're trying to do. You know, like why is this lady or this person up here on the rock
Just chilling.
chilling? That's cool though.
And I think like some of the pictures in the book too. Um, you know, like before, like it would show them just like fighting or like in combat and stuff.
Hmm.
And so they changed that where it's like, no, bro, like here, like look, they're just chilling. I mean,
Yeah, they're just surviving like all of us.
yeah, and I was like, yeah, I like that better, dude.
Like because you're not railroaded into playing a specific style because you want to play a specific race.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, and it gives you like more again, yeah, flexibility to like make
Hmm.
different characters because it's like, well, if you really want to optimize like this fucking build, this is what you should fucking pick. You mean like,
Have you ever min maxed a character like that?
uh, no, the only one that was gonna do it was for like that gunslinger that I was making.
Mhm.
Um, no, I kind of just like picked like what I wanted. I guess like for my druid and Pathfinder,
Mhm.
I try to pick some feats that are stronger, not just for flavor. Um, but actually, no, not even like the stronger feats, because like I try to pick feats that would help, like Onyx, right? So like the animal companion ones.
Mhm.
So I guess that wasn't. I guess like the best feats that would fit that build specifically, if that makes sense. But not like the best feats for a druid in general.
I'm leaning into like I guess like design of the character and the backstory. So all the feats I have in my fighter for Pathfinder is all anti magic.
Mhm.
So like this next feat I'm getting Iron Will, which is +2 to will saves.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, anything to do with magic, I'm fuck you. No, I don't do magic.
Well, yeah, no, that's kind of
Which
what I'm doing. Yeah, just like
because there's a difference, right? If you're min maxing or if you're picking feats and stuff that make your specific build stronger,
mhm.
that's different than making the best possible character, right?
Yeah, that's what I kind of see it as. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like I mean, I think there's like yeah, like I don't think you go animal companion if you want like the strongest like druid build. I think there's like something that you can get rid of them and make yourself stronger. But I wanted the animal companion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, no, like the only one I was gonna like try and min max was like that gunslinger. But even then, uh, because I looked it up and it's like, oh yeah, if you want to be a gunslinger or like shoot guns, I don't know if like gunslinger class is like the best way to go. It's like yeah, I think you're better off playing like the battlefield master or whatever the fuck it is.
What the hell?
Yeah,
What's the point of the gunslinger class?
it just kind of sucks. Like
Okay.
the only thing that's good about it is that, and this is something that you can homebrew for another one. The good thing with the gunslinger class is that you can pick specific, like kind of like almost like legendary guns, if that makes sense. Like guns with names, right? They have like better stats than like a normal rifle. But I mean, it's always like things like, well, you can talk to your DM and ask if you can use these guns with like a different build or some shit. Because nothing stops you from using these other guns. They're just like a little bit better. Um, yeah, but that gunslinger, I was like, oh yeah. But I was like, yeah, I'll try the actual class because it sounds interesting. Like you get like grip points or some shit. They like do like different things. Like one of them was like use a grip point to disarm your enemy or some shit like that. but here's where it kind of sucks because it's like you have to call the grip point before you make your attack.
So you can
Um,
miss.
so you can miss, yeah. So and then you just fucking not use your grip point, or you fucking waste
Wasted.
your grip,
Mhm.
yeah. And it's like fuck.
That's kind
Um,
of lame.
yeah, but I was like, oh, honestly, I'm interested to see how it works. I played a gunslinger for like a little bit, but like it wasn't anything crazy.
Let's do it. I want
Yeah.
everyone to try new classes and new things. Which I'm hoping Tyler doesn't make a min-max character for this like little thing I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
I feel like he's going to. I just want people to try characters they think are fun, and if you think the gunslinger is fun, then try it. But if it ends up sucking ass, well, at least you tried it and you learned.
Yeah, right. And I'll come back and I'll min max it some more. Dude.
Yeah,
Because it's like what you're supposed to do. It's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to go like a battle master. That's what it's called, battle master fighter, and then dip some levels into like artificer to like be like the best like gunslinger or some shit. I think Tyler has this on his gnome, right? Where it's like he has like a
he's a
feat or
gun.
like an
Yeah.
ability where he doesn't have to reload his gun, right? So like when you if you have a gun,
hmm
uh, you have to reload it after like I guess depending on the rounds, it's like how many rounds it shoots. And that takes like a whole action. Unless you have the gunner feat that lets you do it as a bonus action.
Does he have that feat? What feat does he have? Let me look it up.
I believe. Well, I don't know if he has like that feat specifically, but I think it's like an artificer ability or something like that. Or it's his no, it's his what's it called? I think it is an ability, but it's like something that like some fucking specific to like his class or some shit.
I'll look it up. I got his character sheet up right here. What feats do you have? Magical tinkering. No. Uh, yeah, we gotta play D&D again.
Are we playing this weekend or what the fuck?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, really?
I don't know because this weekend is Tony's, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him.
Oh, because he asked for like Alex's like background to like the character or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I assumed.
Maybe. That'll be nice.
Let me ask. What would it be under their campaigns?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh wait, would it make sense to play this weekend? Because it's like the next weekend is Tyler's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So if we play on the 30th, and then we play on the 6th, and then we can play again on the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then I don't fucking know.
I do want to restart my campaign. I just don't know what's the best schedule to do.
I'm gonna ask Tony.
Mm,
I'm able if y'all are able.
yeah.
Can you play D&D this weekend? Alex can. She has no life.
We all don't have a life. I don't have a life. That's why I'm doing this fucking podcast. I don't have a life.
Babe, what would we be doing if we were playing D&D? Day drinking with Amy? Yeah, probably.
Day drinking. Let's go.
Yeah, we can day drink and play D&D. Swimming in our new pool that we haven't set up. We bought a pool like a week ago, Andres. And can you believe we
Got a
haven't
pool and you haven't invited me yet?
we haven't set it up.
Let's set it up. I want to go.
I know we can't. Every fucking day it's been like raining or like we've been busy or some shit. Like yesterday we had a fucking mingle at a fucking club or some shit. And then couldn't put it up. And then today it was fucking raining.
Yo, what the fuck was that burger last week that you couldn't do the
Oh
pod?
yeah. No, so our friend got like well she was upset and so she's like, do you guys want to get some burgers or some it was like I can't say because Alex is in the room. Anyways, she's like, do you guys want to get like this burger truck or this barbecue truck? And they like it's just barbecue, but they put it like on like between like burger buns and shit. You mean? Um, and I got like a sampler, so I had like burnt ends and like fucking brisket and like sausage, and then it came with mac and cheese and fucking fries. It was really good. Although it's kind of expensive. Oh, I'm not gonna fucking lie. That shit was fucking $20. Can you believe it?
Oh my god, $20.
I know, fucking bitch ass. Big Boy Burgers. Sponsored. This podcast is sponsored by Big Boy Burger or Barbecue. Actually, it's not burger.
Was it called Big Boy Barbecue?
Yeah, I think they spell boy with like an I. You know.
Oh, that boy.
I think so, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, Big Boy Barbecue. Easy eats. Order online.
Yeah. And then I was at this fucking like sports bar that just opened up or some shit. And the guy's like, yeah, we were gonna have like beer ready, but it's not ready. I was like, oh yeah, you opened up this I guess they had beer from like other places. You mean like they can get like local beer and then have it delivered to like their own bar, but like the beer that they were gonna brew wasn't ready. And I was like, damn bitch. You open up a bar and you can't have your fucking beer ready?
Food truck or what?
Huh?
Is it a food truck or what?
No, it was like it was a food truck and then they had like like they were posted in front of like a bar or whatever, like a sports bar.
Oh, it is a truck. It's Big Boy Barbecue. So I
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
up Big Boy Barbecue and no location came up. So I went to maps and it just says all of Albuquerque.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a food truck. It's really
Okay. His Facebook page says food truck. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is food truck. I'll keep my eye out. If I see it, I might get it.
yeah, do it. Like I said, it is expensive, but it was pretty tasty.
I'll have to try.
Diego, give us your review on Big Boy Food Truck. Where would you put it on the tier list?
Yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Parting words: Big Boy Barbecue food truck, really good, kind of expensive. Diego, get on that. Also, research all the NBA finals and the NBA trades. How do they work? Any closing thoughts, Adrian?
No, it's like we're gonna research how to do that. We'll give you our impressions or reactions to the debate. Again, Biden looks like he's lost. I don't know. He's just looking off camera. Where the fuck is he looking at? It's pretty fucking funny how old these fuckers are.
They're both so fucking old.
Yeah, what
Both
the fuck?
so old.
Ew. I'll watch it with Andres here in Discord. After this.
Maybe next time we'll be in the pool. I don't know.
Oh yeah, right. Our above ground pool. That's how you know you made it.
Hell yes. You made it in life when you have an above ground pool and you can pay for premium gas.
Yeah, for real. Do you put premium gas in your car? Man?
No. You know what? I used to.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it wasn't as expensive as it is now, and I was also
Really?
getting paid more.
Um,
So I did have the income, and then I had to switch jobs.
I mean, do you notice a difference?
No,
Okay.
I will say when I get my oil changed, they don't tell me I take care of my car anymore though.
Wait, they said they used to take care of your car?
Yeah,
Wait,
and
how?
all I did was use premium gas, but I'll get my oil change and like, hey man, it looks like you really take care of your car. It's really impressive. You know, I see people come in and not take care of their cars. I was like, cool. I stopped getting premium gas. They don't say that anymore.
Okay, but did they give you a reason of why you took care of your car?
No, they just said, it looks like you take care of your car. I was like,
What,
okay.
bitch? You didn't fucking ask? You were like, why do you say I take care of my car? Or you just like, yeah, I definitely do.
I was like, cool. Do people not? And they're like, no, not many people with your car take care of it. And I was like, cool.
Oh yeah, but it's like, what are you doing to actually take care of your car? So that's
I always laugh. I'm like, I don't take care of my car.
I don't fucking know.
I just give it premium gas and that's it. It's really weird that when I stop and I can't afford premium gas, they also stopped giving me the compliment.
Yeah, weird. I wonder if they knew.
I wonder. Anyways, tune in next week. Maybe we'll come back. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for listening. Tell a friend, share with a friend. Follow us at Sport on Twitter. All right, we'll see you.
All right.